interviewed a few prominent HR professionals and clients to gain insight into the 2023 International Women's Day theme, Embrace Equity, and its adoption in a corporate work environment. Here are the responses we received.
Hi, my name is Ayotunde Jegede, and I'm responsible for the people of Rand Merchant Bank Nigeria Limited.
My name is Olanike Martins, and I'm the Chief People Officer of Premium Plus Bank.
My name is Oluwafermi Olabi, and I'm the Vice Chancellor of Purple Academy, the corporate university of Wema Bank Nigeria PLC and ALAT.
I'm Lara Yeko, currently the Head of HR for Food Commercial Division at Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC.
My name is Teresa Mechi. I am the Head People, Culture and Transformation in Workforce Group.
My name is Tolulope Owadia. I'm the Head of First Academy for First Bank of Nigeria Limited.
The theme Embrace Equity, I think it means that we're finally letting diversity into the workplace. And when we look at the word embrace, it feels just like a hug. It means that we're letting the love in. It means that we're letting the warmth in and the care and the connection and the bond. And if you look at companies like the big picture, it means that we finally accept that all the different little pieces of the puzzle are different sizes, different shapes, different colors. But when they all come together, they make the perfect picture. And that's what we're looking at.
As a people manager, equity means being intentional and purposeful around ensuring that everyone has access to the necessary resources, supports, and treatments and opportunities as well that they require to be successful in their roles.
Embracing equity is embracing what we need to give to every individual to succeed. Accepting diversity, providing inclusion to ensure everybody is happy and feels fairly treated.
This year's International Women's Day theme, Embrace Equity, for me, continues to drive more awareness and understanding of the woman's uniqueness and what she brings to the workplace. And beyond that, the need for us to also show more empathy to understand her, to ensure that she experiences fairness in opportunity and advancement that is made available to the woman without barriers in the workplace.
Basically, it means to me that we should be guided by fairness and we should be impartial in our dealings.
So embracing equity means quite a number of things to me. However, what stands out is that for each individual with different circumstances, there must be allocation of equal resources and opportunities required to have equal outcomes. In my opinion, equity is not a nice to have, it's a must have.
Embracing equity in the workplace is a workplace where there's no gender discrimination, where there's no bias against gender, whether male or female, where there's a balance in career and life, where we live without fear of being abused or being victimized, where we deliver to the best of our potential and we are adequately appreciated, recognized and rewarded for it.
I think that a lot of things organizations can do to help women achieve equity into this world. They can create community. There's EPA for women that have been abused. There's women support group. There are policies, different policies during pregnancy, such as you can have access to your maternity leave, at the same time have access to your annual leave in the same financial year. Adoption leave. Today's world, women do have issues, with conception. There are other options such as adoption. And do we have platforms, medical cover for fertility issues, especially for women? This helps to take a lot of weight off the women and also create a community, even for women, just first mothers, where they can share ideas about motherhood and strengthen themselves during that period. Coaching, mentoring for women in our organization, where they will have other women that have gone through the same thing and they can live by their experiences.
I believe that companies need to start by creating an enabling environment, because it typically begins with the theme, the structure of what you walk into when you come into work every day. And when you create an enabling environment, what we're speaking to is establishing inclusive KPIs, expectations, and processes, because sometimes what you have is a team of people working in a little cocoon called DEI, trying to drive things for such a large structure. But if we spread it across the entirety of the organization, the processes, the strategies, the structure, the technology, it defines it as a key business imperative, and then it feeds into the culture, because culture is strategy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
First of all, organizations need to be deliberate about creating the necessary opportunities, access, resources, and support to ensure that there's a level playing field for all, and to ensure that we all, obviously it promotes equal opportunity as well, but we have to create the right opportunities to ensure that there's a level playing field.
Women bring a lot to the table. I believe organizations need to continue to create support forums where the woman can speak up and feel a sense of belonging in the workplace. Through processes, initiatives, policies that continue to drive gender inclusion in the workplace. An example could be as little as the nursing room where the woman can be comfortable at certain periods of the day while at work. It could also be a car park that is closer to the workplace for women that are pregnant and expectant. It could be time off to enable her to attend to other things outside the work. So we need to look at our policies and initiatives from a human-centered approach that enables the woman to bring her whole self and thrive in the workplace.
Organizations should ensure gender balance in the workplace, equal pay irrespective of gender, and we should have more women participating in the boardroom.
First of all, we must recognize that unconscious biases exist and deliberately give women opportunities. Women should also be represented at the table so that we are spoken for. Finally, I'll say organizations must practice the principle of leaving no one behind.
Let's start by addressing the unconscious bias when it comes to recruitment, where we actually judge people based on their appearance and feel that this person is too fat or too ugly or not good looking enough to interface with customers, or because she's a woman she can't work in engineering. We should give everyone privileges to perform to the maximum of their potential. And also there should be inclusion in the management of every organization. Then they should recognize people that deliver, and they should reward them and compensate them adequately. Training is also very important when it comes to embracing equity. You should train your staff and you should manage your talents.
First of all, I would like to acknowledge the great work and the great being that we have. And I would like us to let our hair down, be brave, be strong, be smart, be a woman. Don't be judged by your wig or by your makeup or by your heels, because we know that we are smart and we have what it takes to be on every platform, to be on every executive table, to turn things and make that change that the world needs. Embrace your scars and love yourself.
We need to be deliberate about fostering an environment that recognizes, acknowledges, and embraces the beauty of our differences and promotes inclusivity for all. We need to be able to be bold about calling out bias where we see it.
Typically, when you point a finger, you have three pointing back at you. And usually I believe that it's because for everything you demand of somebody else, you have to start with yourself. So to women this year, in the spirit of embracing equity, the first thing I'd like you to do is to dream. And when I say dream, I mean reimagine yourself. Be fair to yourself. Tell yourself who you really are, accept what you are, and then move to the next stage, which is draw. Now, design or define what you want to be, because you understand your realities and you understand your context better than anyone else. So don't let anyone set that context for you. The final one is do. Equity will always be a word unless you do something about it. And when you're doing equity, start with you and then move to the rest of the world.
My International Women's Day message to every woman out there is to embrace your uniqueness and be unapologetic about who you are and the value you bring to this world.
Together, I believe we can achieve equity and build a more equitable world.
Be focused and be consistent. Be visible. Embrace opportunities. The journey may not be smooth, it won't be easy, but don't give up. Finally, continue to stand up for what you believe in and tell yourself, I'm a woman and I can do it.
I would say we should all reflect on being a big part of the solution and not the problem.
I, Tolulope, embrace equity. Happy International Women's Day, everyone.
I, Ayotunde, embrace equity.
I, Olanike Martin, I embrace equity.
I, Oluwafemi, embrace equity. Happy International Women's Day.
I, Teresa Mechi, embrace equity. Happy International Women's Day.
My name is Olalumbi Atunashi. Happy International Women's Day. Embrace equity.
I, Lara Yeku, I embrace equity. Happy International Women's Day.